Patiomage sent me their ergonomic office chair, so in this video I want to do a quick unboxing and test this out to see how well it works. And here's everything that comes in the box. So the first thing to do is to attach the base to the legs, and if your piece looks like this, make sure to take this cover off first. And we're going to flip this upside down, revealing the screw holes upwards, and then I have this piece of cardboard on top just to prevent it from scratching the desk. And now the legs go just like this. Make sure to align it with the hole. Just like that. And now we can screw everything in, and we're going to be using these screws. These are going to be the M6-16, and they're going to be right over here in the package. And now it's time to attach the wheels, and I'm going to go on the floor for this one. So if you're having trouble pushing the wheels down, grab it kind of like this, and then just push it down like this, and it should go in place. And place the dust cover right on top, as well as the gas lift. So now it's time to attach the armrest to the seat. So right on the sides here, it's going to let us know which side is which. So here you could see the R, and that's going to be right side. And then here you could see L, and that's going to be left side. So I'm screwing this one in to the right side over here. And we're going to be using the M630 screws that are located right over here. And before screwing it in, you can also adjust where you want this to be. So you can have it all the way out, all the way in, or somewhere in the middle. And in this case, I'll just put it all the way inside. And then same thing for the left side. So now it's time to attach the mechanism right over here. And first things first, just pull this outwards and then align this with the arrow, just like this. And we're going to be screwing it in with the M6-16 screws located right over here. Now we can move this out of the way, and it's time to grab the backrest, and we're going to attach this piece right over here, and we're going to be using the rest of the M630 screws. Now the cover can be placed right here. Now this can be screwed into the seat right over here. So this just goes just like this, and this can slide right in. And we're going to be using the M820 screws, and make sure there's a washer in here. And now we can attach the seat to the gas lift. And now we're almost done, so the last thing I do is to put the headrest on top. And this is going to be the easiest part. Just slide it right in. And it fits right inside, and then you can just push it into place wherever you want it. Or put it back up. And this is pretty tough and secure. And you do have to put a good amount of force to actually push this down and push it up. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's hard. And just like that, the ergonomic chair is ready to use. And so I got a chance to mess around with it throughout the day. And this thing is pretty cool. And I also want to compare it to my other ergonomic chair, because at first I thought they were going to be very similar, but there's a lot more things you can do on this one compared to the other one over there. So let's start with the basics. For starters, down over here, there's going to be two handles. The first one is going to be for the lift. So when I just lift this up, I'll go all the way down. And the second one is going to be pretty cool. I'll show you that later. Now for the armrests themselves, we can move this forward or back. And this says back as it goes. And this can also twist inwards and outwards. And we can also adjust the height of this by holding the button, going up or going down. Besides the armrest, we can also adjust the headrest by shifting this up or down. And just like before, we can also fully extend this upwards or down. And this does require a good amount of force to push down or to pull up. Now all those things I told you about the Patiomage is going to be the same thing for this one, although this one does have an extra thing for the headrest, and it's going to be to maneuver it a little bit more, so you can actually go all the way back and then adjust it kind of further. But besides this one, the extra stuff that this has is going to be the footrest. So at the bottom here, we could just pull this out and push this up, and just like that, there's going to be a footrest that you can relax nice and comfortably. And on top of that, this also does recline. So that second lever over here, I can pull it upwards a little bit, and I can adjust to where I want and let go, and it locks into place. Or if I want to recline all the way back, a good tip is just to pull this all the way up there, and now I can just move freely. And I could even go all the way back, and this is as far back as I can go, and this is basically just laying down. Now the only extra thing I would do to add some comfort would be to add a pillow at the bottom for some extra lumbar support. But when I'm sitting upwards, there's going to be plenty support over here. But if it's still not supported enough for you, the cool thing is you also can adjust the lumbar support and the seat itself. And on the back side, we have two knobs that's gonna help with adjusting the lumbar support. So if I unlock this, I can move this up or down, just like that, and I can lock it back in place. And turning this knob will loosen this so this can go back. So as of now, if I push it back, here you can see it has some give, but this doesn't go all the way. And then when I unlock it, it has a lot more give, and this touches the bottom, so it's a lot more flexible. But for my case, I'm actually gonna lock this in place, and I'll keep it just like that. So on the right side of the seat, we're gonna have this over here, and then we have this, and we can move the seat more forward. And the best way to actually move it is with your feet, hold onto the legs, and then just pull it forward. Because if you let go, it's just gonna slide automatically back. So find the placement you want. I'll go all the way front, let go, and there, it locks into place. Or I can go somewhere in the middle, there, like that, and then lock, or all the way back. So that's pretty cool. If you have much longer legs and you want like more support, you can put it all the way like that. But in my case, this is gonna be a little bit too long. Yeah, it feels like it's a little bit too much. It's kind of digging into my calf, so I want it more back. So I can just hold on to it, and there. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this Patiomage Ergonomic Office Chair. It's comfortable. It has a lot of different adjustments, a lot more than my other one. And so I'm pretty excited to start using this. So if you're looking for an ergonomic office chair for your setup, definitely check this one out by Patiomage.